Alright, I brought home this RCA Black and White TV today, and I believe it's a 17-inch set. Could be wrong though. I've got the back off of it right now because it's got an issue. It doesn't fill in, the screen doesn't fill in all the way like it should. So I'm curious to see if I can adjust that out like I've done before. Here's the chassis side. And you can see it looks real nice inside. It's not very dusty. And I've already been in the flyback area. And it looks really good in there. The tire on the flyback feels really soft. So does all the other components in the high voltage area. So this set, I guess, probably was not a very high hour. It's not a very high hour set. It don't look too dusty inside or anything. Maybe I can see the CRT sticker. I've never looked for it, to be honest. So we're going to be right back, and we're going to power this up, see what it does. Alright, so this is going to be the first power up since I got this set home. And the way I've got power hooked up is like this with alligator clips. It's probably not the safest way of doing that, but I don't have any polarized cords that I could put there. I need to get one sometime. I forgot what the technicians call those cords. But anyway, here we go. You see some tubes lighting up, some sound, some hum. And as you can see, the screen is not filling in all the way. We'll try to take care of that today. Picture tube looks to be decent. Tuner seems to be working. And what I'm going to do is there's some screwdriver controls right behind that paper tab right there. I'm going to see if that'll work too. Try to get some of that picture stretched out like it's supposed to be. Because I noticed it's in the same similar circuit as these controls here. Same or similar. And I don't really have anything perfect for you to set on at the moment, so maybe I can adjust around. That's about got it. And we'll see if it starts to fill in or shrink or whatever. And I don't know if I said so or not, but the reason being that I'm trying to adjust these controls with the back off the TV is because I did this one time without taking the back off the TV, and I literally busted up the control for some reason before I'd taken the back off. So I want to try to avoid doing that again. So it filled in a little better. And that collapses a little bit. Okay. See what this control does. Set mainly the handful of capacitors replaced. See, that one control's dirty. Let's see if we can find a signal source here. Be right back. Something I have noticed is I noticed these fine lines when I don't have anything attached to the antenna terminals on the back, but when I touch a screw back there with a screwdriver, it looks a little more normal. Okay, so I tweaked these two controls that are on this, that are behind this paper right here, and I worked with these controls right here. That's the horizontal hold, the vertical hold, and the contrast. And my biggest problem is with channel 10, I can't really get a good picture, but
now, you want to tell me, sir, but Reva's friends could not hold back, bursting into floods of tears.
there's channel 11.
Oscar Pistorius has been staying with his uncle throughout the trial.
I got
Channel
two
12.
of them, and what I like about it, and I do appreciate.
And I do have to adjust
because a lot
the
of times they're overwhelming on
fine
me.
tuning
Right.
a lot.
So,
And there's what the channel 13 test pattern looks like for right now. But just snapped in for some reason. So I guess I might have a dirty tuner. We can look into that. Well, I've got the set open and I've got the spray nearby, so we'll look into that. There's the UHF. There's nothing on there. There's channel 2. Channel 3.
thanks so much. Still ahead, the holidays made.
Channel 4.
But the world.
Channel
But what kind
5.
of father Rocco was.
Our dad wasn't just.
Channel 6. There's channel 7, but
No, it's not XCG.
I have to adjust the fine tuning to get it to come in again.
Thanks a lot for having my back. But I gotta admit, that was one cool adventure. The world of pollination is amazing.
Yeah, and all those pollen grains should have made it to their flowers by now.
Information about our normal high temperature.
There's channel 8, and I had to adjust the fine tuning backwards just a little bit to get it right.
Thank you, Jim, and we have all kinds of new news stories
So it's
coming
looking
up
pretty
later on.
good,
I would
considering
assume
that I
6 o'clock, we're checking
had to
it out.
kind of
Thank
jury
you.
rig
Time in the newsroom.
an adapter for the screw
More
terminals.
than 5 years in the making, and tonight we can tell you about the next phase finished in the Paul Ambrose.
Because I don't have a good baling handy.
Specific part of the trail will be so important to everyone.
That Sylvania said had a good one, but I don't know where it's at. I mean, the Sylvania Philco GTE, whatever it is.
I
don't know where it's at the moment.
You responded. It's Furry Friends Friday next in the Social Stew right here on Eyewitness News.
Let me guess. You can't sleep for thinking of her? You can't turn the corner out and she'll be there.
Yeah, but this set's real nice right now.
For a free life alert brochure.
See, the sound locks in on channel 10, but sometimes I can't get a picture.
Call now at 1-800-394-5809 to get a free brochure. 1-800.
Alright, I just cleaned the tuner with spray. And I'm going to watch the set warm up. Give it a modest volume. This set here.
Show that they've identified you by name? Well, you can see the pill bottles with my name on it, but it's a small town, and it's everybody knows.
All I asked you was there identifying information on the Facebook, and I'd like to see it.
Okay.
Well, I can't read your name on these medication bottles.
Well, other people did.
You can't tell me what other people do.
Let's just talk about this. Yeah, let's talk. And you can start by telling me where the sheriff keeps his documents. I don't know. Look, I've just told him to empty his strong room, that's it. You must know where he's moved the pipe. I swear I don't. Maybe his room, there's a safe in there. Trust me, Robin. Trust you. I don't think so.
Maybe you need some new capacitors because the screen has shrunk in again, as you can see. A little bit on the side too. But the tuner seems to be a bit happier.
That have popped up in far northern Kentucky, and that does have the potential to bring a spotty area of drizzle as we move into.
Especially for around 6.
It is too strong. It can't be released. Huh. It's not good for walking on smooth, dry surfaces.
Holmes, it's just part of the American way that we need to give back. We're so blessed.
Last year, West Virginians volunteered more than 17,000 hours of service over a 2-week period and organized a variety of service projects. In Charleston, Dave Benton, Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks, Dave. Well, next tonight, it is a blueprint for our freedom.
And today, the
And
Constitution
they also have
is
Wake
celebrated
too,
all
also.
across the country.
Well, that's clearly a fingerprint.
And I immediately called the police, in which he had an active warrant, and he was arrested for the
It's
warrant.
Channel
and
11,
domestic violence.
I mean
But
Channel
now if I
10,
could tell me your version
that
of
I'm
the events
having trouble with practically every TV,
Two boys.
for their community.
except for the
In
digital.
addition to the good deeds going on this morning, more than 200 AmeriCorps volunteers celebrated another year of commitment in serving their communities. Weirton's Police Chief Bruce Marshall has announced he's done serving his department. He's stepping down to take another job. Marshall's last day was today. He's accepted a position at Washington and Jefferson College. He'd worked with the Weirton Police Department for 25 years, 7 of those as chief. Up next, a look all around the state at the big high school football games on tap, including number 2 Capital taking on Princeton. That should be a good one. Plus, undefeated Buffalo is going to try to keep its streak alive against Poca. The Ducks don't want that. Complete coverage of your Friday football forecast.
Another thing I might try
And a
doing is
reminder,
cleaning
you
some
can
more of
catch
these
this one
controls
today.
that I worked with. Let's see what we get now. You know one thing, I could see the lights dim when I turn the TV on.
Number 6 Spring Valley visits number 3 South Charleston. In Class AA, the Flying Eagles of Robert C. Byrd are headed east to take on Frankfurt. And in Class Single
Okay.
A, Clay Battelle goes north to take on an undefeated Bishop Donahue team. Our team coverage continues tonight with Alyssa Ray from WBNS 59 News live for us in Princeton with a big AAA game. Hi, Alyssa.
That's right, April. This is a huge AAA matchup between Princeton and Capital. Now, Princeton had a huge win over Shady Springs in Week 1 before falling to Bluefield a week ago. On the other hand, Capital had a 60-12 win over Riverside, bringing them to the number 2 team in the state. Now, the Tigers have some weapons on offense, including Jay Palmer, their veteran quarterback, also Jordan Jones, who's rushed in 7 touchdowns this year and has proved to be very impressive. We talked to the Tigers head coach earlier this week. He said the young guys just need to work on mental errors. They had 5 turnovers a week ago and hope to fix that tonight against Capital. In April, tonight's kickoff starts at 7:30, and we expect this place to be rocking. In Mercer County, I'm Alyssa Ray for West Virginia Tonight Live.
All right, Alyssa, thanks. And it's AA against Single A in the Kanawha Valley. Spencer Atkins live for us as the Polka Dots host Buffalo tonight. Hey there, Spencer.
All right, well, hi, April. Now, tonight, an interesting facet of this game between Polka and Buffalo is you have 2 schools right next to each other in the same county. As you mentioned, AA and Single A. They're asking everyone on both sides of the stadium to wear black. This is the Polka Dot Marching Band, and they're actually wearing black too, and that is to honor everyone from 9/11, as well as the 2 state troopers that fell in the line of duty 2 years ago. Eric Workman and Marshall Bailey, of course. Corporal Bailey was someone who had attended Polka High School. So that's kind of a neat show of respect out here for this particular event. But they're also, again, kind of trying to have a little
stretching
tie
everything.
rival across the county. So that's an interesting fact of this game. Also, the weather. We're going to talk a little bit about that right now. Let's head and check out the
Looks
weather.
like it snaps in a little bit. That looks pretty good right there.
It's the third week of the regular season of high school football here in the Northern Panhandle. Looks like patchy clouds with an autumn-like chill. The playing fields are dry, and kickoff temperatures should be around 60
pretty
degrees.
good.
But we're going to be dropping into the 50s. You better
Right
wear a
now.
jacket or a light sweater. Let's hand it off to Jason.
I may need some advice on some new capacitors or
And hi, everybody. Here in north central West
something
Virginia,
or
we do
other.
expect a slow increase in cloud coverage throughout the evening.
But,
Temperatures
yeah.
are going to be cooling off thanks to that front that passed through yesterday. That dry air starting to
Pretty
work
good
in.
set,
Temperatures
I
will
think,
definitely
you
be
know.
falling after sunset. Right now, it looks like kickoff temperatures in the upper 60s, low 60s by the end of the game.
Nobody charged you in this case today.
No. Says that I was
Did
arrested
anyone?
for that.
Keep her busy, Mark.
It was pronounced need for talking.
Kentucky location also won both those awards. Nissan has won multiple awards for Subaru or Stellar Care Award winner. I mean, we don't go to the auction to buy cars. The ones we trade for are either single to 2-owner cars, and we're
Was a shoe fanatic?
and we have the service records.
As the president promised Wednesday night.
A coalition is the Obama plan to strike ISIS from the air and on the ground. What insurgents today
Well, the tried and true test. Does it come back on with a full screen after we turn the TV off? Alright, it's been a few minutes later. Let's see what happens.
is running a false, dirty, and deceptive campaign against conservative Alex Mooney. Don't be fooled. Who is Nick Casey? Casey chose Obama over West Virginia. Nick Casey championed
That's pretty good.
and Casey supported the Kyoto Treaty, which would kill almost 48,000 cold.
Pretty decent warm-up right there.
Lawyer, lobbyist, and liberal. He'll be another vote for Obama's agenda.
As Secretary of State, I've worked with businesses large and small, and I know what it takes to bring good jobs to Kentucky. I worked to pass
Everyone,
legislation
I guess I can confess right now
bringing
that
Republicans and Democrats together. And as a volunteer for victims
I get a kick out of watching these tube sets warm up and shut down, you know.
And I approve this message because Washington.
Well, my battery is just about dead on the camera, so maybe I can get a quick synopsis of what I did. Let's adjust these controls right through here. The ones that are behind the cardboard here too. And I've noticed like a rolling bubble. Shoot. Set works perfectly pretty much, but as you can see there's like a creeping bubble going up beside the tuner there.
Blue. It's where dreams live. Where visions of tomorrow thrive. And for those who dare to live in this space. Those who believe they are destined to do something.
Picture quality is pretty good.
To solve something. There's nothing in your way.
Matter of fact, I'm a little bit ticked about something. When I watched the news on this TV earlier, I could see the temperature in the corner of the screen, whereas with my Zenith, I couldn't see the temperature in the corner of the screen.
22 minutes watching us.
Silly.
Sing about ants in their pants.
Alright, thanks for watching, and God bless, and more to come later.
I started at 16, and this is the year that I want to quit. You're my inspiration, Dr. Oz.
Share yours on Facebook.com.